Now a story about finding new meaning in loss.
Tonight, sports director Joe Schmidt shows us how a local man created his own purpose after his wife chose to die.
Country music star Tim McGraw has a hit song called Live Life Like You Were Dying. But what would happen if you did the opposite? Live life like you were not dying. That's the mission of a man from Minnetonka who was trying to inspire others to think about aging differently.
And so that's become my morning mantra. Oh, I'm alive. My mission on earth isn't finished.
David McNally is 78 years old, and he found his mission while dealing with unbearable pain.
If you don't grasp onto finding yourself a sense of purpose, then what happens that rather than grow, you decline.
Nobody would have blamed David had he declined after his wife Cheryl died. She had Alzheimer's and chose to die by voluntarily stopping to eat and drink. We spoke to David shortly after her passing in June of 2023. What was her best attribute?
Joy, a sense of joy. She was a very joyful person and brought joy to so many people.
It wasn't the first time his heart was shattered. 22 years earlier, David's first wife, Jo, died of ovarian cancer. In the grips of grief, David walked the beach and had a conversation with Jo's spirit. It changed his mindset and his future.
You went first. Why am I still here? And she said, honestly, Jo, this is what came into my mind. Because you still have work to do.
And that work has led to this, a book on aging called If You're Alive, Your Mission on Earth Isn't Finished.
Age is a chronological fact, not an indictment. I believe the aging process is an inner journey. It's an intellectual, emotional, and spiritual journey, which manifests itself as what can I still learn? You know, what can I contribute? What can I create?
And he continues to create.
If you had your life to live over again, what would you do differently?
David is a Hall of Fame professional speaker, and now he spreads his message, his purpose, and his knowledge to others.
I'm no longer ambitious, but I'm passionate. You know, I'm passionate about life. I'm passionate about living life to the full.
His book is dedicated to his wife, Cheryl, who zestfully supported his mission.
She would be thrilled. She was so full of joy herself, and as we talked about, she lived out loud. And there's no question in my mind that Cheryl would want me to be doing what I'm doing, and she would be cheering me on. And if I may say, I think she'd be very proud.
Mission accomplished. Proceeds from David's book go to the charity Compassionate Choices. David lives his truth. He decided to go back to college at 72 years old. He takes one class a semester and says he plans on graduating when he turns 96.
Okay, a lot of good wisdom there.